I've had about 37 drinks. I'm feeling good. That's why I want to talk to you guys about Jesus. No, we've got 2 comics left. The next comic coming up is one of the best up-and-coming comics here in Cleveland. They use that term alternative comedy, and I hate that, but he's a little different. He's a fun kid. You got to change your mind a little bit when you're listening to him, but he's enjoyable. In my opinion, one of the best writers comically here in Cleveland, Ohio. One of the best young comedians I love to follow, and I love watching him perform. Please welcome to the stage, Lee Honeycutt.
Keep it going for Chris, everybody. And most importantly, keep it going for yourselves for coming out. Keep it going for yourselves. Come on, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. Tell you the truth, I'm not even supposed to be here tonight. My parents didn't mean to have me. It was kind of weird at first. After a couple months, I grew on them. I had a really cool childhood growing up. Actually, my dad, he always made stuff fun. He was really good at things. Like he was really good at pulling our baby teeth out. Like when they got loose, he was so good at it. He'd just like pull them right out. You wouldn't even feel it. But just because he was good at that doesn't mean he was good at everything. Like when he pulled our baby fingernails out. He sucked at that because it hurt. And apparently baby fingernails don't get as loose as baby teeth. But he said they were ready. Never had the heart to tell him. You know, one thing I can't stand is nosy people. Hate nosy people. I was at Starbucks the other day, and I was pouring sugar into my coffee, and I happen to like a lot of sugar. No big deal, you know? And there was this guy standing next to me in this tracksuit with a cup of water, just looking at me. And he was like, you know, did you know that that much sugar is not good for you? And I told you I hate nosy people, and I just had it. And I looked at him and I was like, did you know that most lowland gorillas die of internal hemorrhoids? I just made it up. On the spot. Now this jerk is going to go around telling people this totally wrong information. I don't care. Should have been minding his own business. I swear to God, I was this close to punching him. I'm serious, I know. But I don't fight, you know. I'm not a fighter. I actually do everything I can to avoid fights. It's not because I'm scared of getting hurt. It's because fights don't have time limits. I don't want to commit to something that I don't know how long it's going to last. You know, and plus, I'm not good at talking shit. Like, the best thing that I could say, because when I get mad, my voice cracks. Not tough. And the best thing I got is I'll kill you. I know it sounds tough, but I'm not going to back that up. The last fight I was in, I swear to God, the last fight I was in, I swear this is a true story. I got my nose broke, my lip busted, my tooth was chipped, I got 13 stitches in my face, and I almost lost my eye. But you should have seen the other guy. I destroyed his knuckles. His hand will never look the same again. I made sure of that. Yeah, I'm not scared of fights, and I'm not scared of houses that are haunted. You know, I don't understand it. You know, I mean, what's there to be afraid of, really? You know, I mean, you have these ghosts just hanging out around the house with nothing better to do than like turn the temperature down, move furniture around, and whisper. You know, and they always say the same things. You know, they're always like, "Leave now, kill the butler." Conrads. And I can understand if a 25 or a 30-year-old hasn't moved out yet, you know, they might have a good excuse. But once you die, there's no reason to be living at home. Ghosts are losers. I'm not scared of losers. You know who else are losers? Ex-girlfriends. Are you guys a couple? I used to be a couple. But I'm not anymore. But I'm my ex-girlfriend now. I'm kind of bummed out. We broke up, and I'm kind of bummed out because she was a really nice girl, you know, and she was a fox. She was hot. And guys, you'll understand when I say this. And that was just her head. Yeah. So you can imagine the rest. You can imagine the rest. What about them public restrooms? Pretty dirty, huh? But they're getting better now that most of the urinals have automatic flush, which I think is great because like now it means I don't have to reach up, grab onto that cold, wet lever, which means I don't have to wash my hands anymore. I only touched myself. That thing doesn't come out enough to get very dirty. I mean, automatic flush, it saves me so much time in the restroom. You know, I wanna meet the guy who invented that thing. Just to shake his hand. I'll never get to meet him, though. Like, I never get to meet anybody I want to meet. Like, my entire life, I wanted to meet one person. Evel Knievel. That dude was amazing. Like, I loved him. He was like a rock star, you know? He got all these chicks, you know? He did cool stunts. And that was cool, but I think the most interesting thing about Evel Knievel was the way he was conceived. Not many people know this, but when Evel Knievel was conceived, his dad actually pulled out. Stood back and did his thing over 19 Hot Wheels. One made it. I work, I have a job, and I was at work the other day, and my coworkers invited me to go to lunch with them. You know, I'm like, yeah, let's go to lunch, you know, it'd be fun. And I was like, where are you guys going? You know, they're like, we're going to the strip club. Apparently, strip clubs have lunch specials now. I don't know, I mean, to me, that doesn't sound very appetizing. No matter how hot the stripper is, because when I'm putting food in, I really don't want to see where it comes out. I already know. And the girls, I love women. I love women. But I don't understand, like, you guys must sit around all day thinking of excuses to not sleep with us guys, you know? There's a million of them. I heard a couple. I'm not going to lie. But I think my favorite excuse probably would have to be, you couldn't handle this. Why not? I mean, what could God have possibly given you that he didn't give to any other girl that I couldn't handle, you know? Do you have wooded nipples? I have pretty sensitive teeth. So I probably wouldn't be able to handle that. Does her vagina have teeth? I don't ever want to see another one of those. That chick was weird. I was thinking about it. It was bothering me, you know? And I think I figured it out. When a girl says, you couldn't handle this, she's talking about the smell. Thank you, guys. You've been a wonderful audience.
I used to be that skinny.
All right, I used to